Shiny here. Today I decided that I would make a tutorial for, the Plants vs. Zombies 2 category world keys, since I hold, both version of the world keys world records, both free-to-play and pierced free-to-play. It's the category that I am the best at, and I thought for anyone who is thinking about running the game in the future, or runners who may struggle a bit in this particular part of the game, that they would maybe want a tutorial from the world record holder. So today I'm gonna try to just generally show what to do in world keys. For anyone who doesn't know, the difference between free-to-play and purist free-to-play is free-to-play, in both of the categories, you are not allowed to make real money purchases. In the case of free-to-play, you can't make any real money purchases, but you can use the in-game coins. In purist free-to-play, the same thing, but with the exception of like things that you have to spend money on, you are not even allowed to use coins. Generally, you are going to be doing purist free-to-play when doing any percent runs and IL attempts. So I'm going to run through, do this tutorial mostly as purist free-to-play. However, because in World Keys, the only levels that really make a difference between free-to-play and purist free-to-play are level 5 and 6. I'll play through level 5 and 6 the first time as purist free-to-play, and then I'll play through them again afterwards as free-to-play. So, let's get started. First, you delete your current save and create a new one. I'll just go with my username, and then you hit play. So a good thing to know going into this run is tapping, because you're going to be tapping through quite a bit of text, especially since this is kind of the tutorial area of the game. I made a video a little bit back that shows off tapping pretty well, so I'm gonna have a link for that in the description. But generally, you either want to use 4 fingers or 6 fingers to tap through text. So you'll hear me doing that when text appears, and that's me tapping through it. So I'll leave the link in the description for that video, but let's get started. Timing starts when you hit skip over, and then you get to this screen. This is the sauce. You want to start like tapping around where the sauce first jumps up, but you hit the sauce, then Dave appears. You want to be tapping rapidly through this, because if you don't tap in certain areas, they will slowly come on screen instead of fast. So you get through here. Then as soon as that dandelion marigold disappears, immediately start tapping through. Then give the pea shooter plant food. There's not really a main track for that. Skip through this text, and then we get to the actual level. So one thing you always want to do is hit the fast forward button as soon as you can, but not too fast to maybe accidentally hit the coins. So we hit fast forward, give a pea shooter plant food, plant a sunflower, give that sunflower plant food, and this is very crucial for the strategy. Then plant a cabbage pult and use the cabbage pult plant food. Use it again for this wave. Then use a pea shooter plant food there to kill the cone head to enable 50% rule. Use plant food there, then use cabbage pult plant food here, and that ends the level. Grab the map, and that's level 1. Pretty simple. Hit continue. Now for this screen right here, what I do is to tap through the text, I use my 3 fingers on the left, but with my right hand, I constantly tap on the Ancient Egypt logo to quickly get into it. So, like this. Like that. And same thing here. 3 fingers to tap through text quickly, then 1 finger to tap on the level rail. Tap through that text, buy this quickly. Don't use the plant food yet. That's very important. Do not use it quickly. So, level starts. You hit fast forward. You wait enough time to get those zombies on screen. Plant food again, and then use the plant food here. Here's a great example of something that occasionally happens. I call it the unlucky cone head, where this cone head for some reason will not enable the 50% rule, and you have to deal a lot of damage to them. You want to plant a potato mine there for final wave. Use a plant food as soon as the 3rd sandstorm zombies appears. Then you want to wait until you see the zombie in the top right corner. You want to wait until you can see that zombie to use the cabbage plant food to end the level. That is very important. Then grab that. But that cabbage is very important. Unlucky Conehead, just so you know, loses about 8 seconds. 8 to 10 seconds. So you really do not want to get it. I'd say reset since it's early enough on. Anyways, hit continue. You're gonna tap through more text. And here's a big thing. When you hit on new quest available, you can tap in the area of where the play is, and you can instantly go into the level before it even appears, which is optimal. Now level 3. On the conveyor belt, you never want to see a walnut, because walnuts basically can kill the run very easily if you get them. So if you get a walnut, I'd recommend playing it in the middle row, and you'll quickly see why as soon as I execute the strat. But generally, you want to plant the first boomerang in the top row, and then the level starts. And as soon as this zombie gets killed, use the plant food on that boomerang. That pretty awesome. And here's a really cool thing you can do. Plant it in the front row. Very quick kill. Wait, hear it? Use it. That was a bit slow, but that can generally be very fast. You can quickly get through the quest stuff by tapping through it. Claim the reward here, hit X. Now here's a very odd party run upgrade tutorial. So you tap through the text, go to Alchemech, and there are 3 ways to do this. Now there's the slow way, which is what I'll be showing you, which is that. But there are 2 other versions that that you can do. There's fast purchase, which is a strat where you purchase the upgrade before Penny even starts talking. That saves about 2 seconds. And then there's upgrade skip, a very hard strat that very few runners have pulled off, that saves 4 seconds. I will be linking runs that perform both strats in the description, but know that you don't have to pull them off since they will at most be saving you 4 seconds. but I'd recommend doing fast purchase because it's very consistent for me. So yeah, moving on to level 4, the power-up level. So tap through the text, then you want to hit fast forward. That doesn't, I do not believe that affects the hand, but it's good for you. So tap on ice ball, then you just, the way to fastly do that is just drag your finger across the middle row. That's the fastest way I've found it. Then there's power toss, which you can quickly get through. Just normally you can do it with only a few swipes. Lightning bolt, just wiggle your finger around. Then I use ice ball for these waves because it kills them surprisingly fast. Any outliers, I just use lightning bolt on. Grab iceberg glass, tap through the quest stuff. Then you quickly tap through that. Then you get to the shop part. And so, tap through Dave's text, click on the shop, tap through Penny's text, click on this, get your rewards, hit X, and then level 5. So, there's only about 3 plants that matter on level 5, in both free-to-play and purist. You want to take, the ones you want to take are, no one. Cabbage Colt, Sunflower, Pea Shooter, Iceberg Glass, and Potato Mine. Potato Mine, and then the other plant doesn't really matter. The only plants that really matter here are Cabbage Colt, Sunflower, and Potato Mine. Pea Shooter is a little helpful, but not that helpful. And then Walnut, I mean, you can really, the last 2 plants don't really matter, but you want to take Cabbage Colt, Sunflower, Pea Shooter, and Potato Mine. Anyways, let's start with the level. Tap through Dave's text. Then you plant a sunflower here, and here's where sunflower RNG comes into effect. You want to have that sun spawn fast, because otherwise it's going to be slow. You plant a potato mine there for the bucket head on wave 3. Plant a cabbage colt there. Then you want to plant a potato mine there, not for the next wave, but the wave after that. Use the plant food on these guys. The conehead will spawn in the top row. Potato mine will blow up. Then it's this conehead right here on wave I believe 6 is random. It can spawn in, from what I've seen, it can spawn in any of the rows. You want it to spawn in any row that isn't the row it spawned in, because that's the one row that you really do not want it to spawn in, because no threatening zombies spawn in that row. So you don't really want to put your firepower there, unlike all the other rows that have at least one threatening thing that spawns in them. So this was the worst luck possible, but we'll get through it. These, camel zombies are a bit of a pain, but they're tolerable. Just get some defenses ready for the final wave. I made a big mistake here, because I forgot the potato mine for final wave. So this is gonna be a bit slow, but doesn't matter, it's a tutorial. Get plant food, then use your future plant food for that top one. That's level 5. Tap through this stuff, tap through the text. Oh, one thing I forgot to say is, besides that one cone head on wave 6, level 5 is a completely deterministic level. You can play it the exact same way and get the exact same results most of the time. Level 6 is different because it's completely random. So you want to have a good amount of potato mines and general aggro plans for this level. Potato mines to quickly kill bucketheads, and firepower to take care of the rest. If you're going to use plant food on this level, use cabbage pole plant food, by the way. Buckethead randomly... The buckethead spawn is a bit random. I've seen it spawn in all the rows, so just quickly dispose of it as soon as possible. You need to wait. Some ways you don't want to use plant food, some you do. This one I should have used plant food on. So you just kind of let these happen. This camel zombie can be really jerkish sometimes, so yeah, I lost a bit of time here. That camel zombie can be a big problem sometimes, so try to take care of it quickly, but sometimes dumb things will happen that lead to slowness. But anyways, you want to have a good amount of firepower, for sure, so you can get through some of these waves quickly. I got really bad RNG here. I do not have a potato mine, now I do. You always want to use a potato mine on the buckethead to speed things up. Some ways you just want to wait. Like, if you have a good amount of firepower, you can, like, hold off on plant food until other ways that you would want to use plant food more on. Like, say here, waiting. Waiting there got me more plant food in the long run. Alright, now the gargantuan quick kill. You first iceberg rest, then you plant a potato mine, plant food that potato mine, wait for it to explode, and there. You need 1 iceberg rest, 2 potato mines, and 2 plant food to perform that. So you always want to have 2 potato mines at least. So that's purest free-to-play. I am now going to show the free-to-play versions of level 5 and 6. So with level 5, there's only one plant that matters. The only plant that matters is cabbage poles. Nothing else matters for free-to-play, and you'll quickly see why. But take sunflower so you don't get the text that says you need to... So use a lightning here to kill both the regular zombie and the pharaoh zombie. Use electric to kill buckethead. Use an electric to kill those guys. And that's that. Generally speaking, you want to have 5,000 coins, at the very least, going into level 6 free-to-play. Since level 6 free-to-play is a bit harder if you don't have 5,000 coins or more. Level 6 is a lot trickier in free-to-play, and you'll see why. So you immediately want to use a plant food to damage them. Once the buckethead appears on screen, kill it. immediately. I did not get a catapult, so I'm gonna use one there. This is really bad. I mean, this is extremely fast, all things considered, but not getting a catapult is extremely unlucky. So this is a bad example since I've gone so low firepower, but generally speaking, you don't want to use lightning bolts as aggressively as I did there, but if you want to see how I did it, what a good version of free-to-play Level 6 looks like, I'll link my world record run my free-to-play world record run I did a while back in the description that shows it off pretty well. But same Gargantuar kill as last time. Didn't get much firepower here, so that went slowly, but there's how to do level 5 and 6 free-to-play. I didn't explain... I probably should have explained some things better, but, like, generally, doing what you see me do there generally is good, but I'll be linking my world record for free-to-play in the description, since that has a very good level 6 to look at for free-to-play level 6. So that's about it. This category is pretty easy to like do the strats in, but it's very hard to optimize them. So just practice the strats over and over again, and you should be able to get pretty consistent at them, and maybe even contend for the world record. So that's about it. Hopefully this tutorial is at least a little bit helpful. That's about it. Bye.